Guys, welcome to a second video on Tkinter Python. So in this video I'll be teaching you guys how to make a simple application that we can find the square root of a number. So if I show you a demo of it, you can see that if I enter a number over here and press find square root, the square root will be displayed over here. Okay, so the first thing is that we should add that welcome screen. So text1, so I'm going to add that welcome text1 equal label so then I'm going to define in which window I want this text1 to appear. So it's obviously in root text, and please enter a number, right? So if I run the program right now, if I run this program right now, you can see that there is nothing appearing on the screen, right? So that is because I didn't pack this text1 variable that I assigned over here. So text1 dot pack. So if I run the program right now, you can see that the text is appearing on the window, right? So the next thing is that I should add the entry box. So I'll name it as entry1. I'm going to use a function called entry, and I'm not going to pass any parameters inside that. So I need to pack these one too, right? So entry1 dot pack. Alright, so you can check if it's working. Yeah, you can see the entry box right now. I need this please enter a number text, right? So the next thing is that I need to add the button. So I'm calling that button1 and using the button function, button. Then again I had to specify in which window I need this button to appear. So root, and the text that I want the button to appear. So we find square root, then I need to pack that button also, button1 dot pack. Alright, so let me run the program again. Yeah, so everything is in exact positions, right? So the next thing is that I'm going to create an empty text underneath this button, right? So I'm going to name it as text2 equal label root text, and it will be a blank, right? So then I need to pack this one too, text2 dot pack. Okay, so that so now we have done almost with the front end, and then we have to work next on that little bit of back end. Right. So the next thing is that we need to trigger a function after we press this button. For that, I'm gonna write a command and define the function. So it will be like find skip rt. Alright. So in this program we are doing a little bit of mathematics. So for that I'm going to use a module called math. So I'm going to import that module, import math. Alright. And I'm going to define or make my function over here. Alright, so the next thing is that I need to get the text that is there in this entry box. So for that I'm going to use a variable and assign it that relevant text. So enter 1 dot get. Alright, so this number is gonna be a string. So the reason is that if we add a text into an entry box, it will always be stored as a text as a string. So we need to change that into an integer in order to perform a mathematical operation. Okay, so what we have to do is that I'm going to assign another variable answer equal math dot square root integer. I'm going to use the integer function and pass this number. Alright, so the next thing is that I want this number to be displayed underneath the button. So I'm going to change this empty text into that answer, right? So text 2 equal answer. Alright, so let me run the program and we'll check if it's working. So we can add a number that we want for and press find square root, and we get the exact right answer. So we can add any number that we want, a random number, and we can check that the square root is given into many decimal places, right? So that means our program is working pretty well. Alright, so that's all for this video. I think you learned something out of this video, and please subscribe and share, and thank you for joining.